No. Anyways, hey. Hi.
Are we starting?
And welcome to Matty Daddy and the Midget podcast. I am Matty Daddy. Bear with me one moment while I try to remember my nickname. Simonson. And I'm with
Jake, the midget, got here in time. Hilsbeck.
Welcome to Matty Daddy and the Midget podcast. Oh, I just remembered. Hi, I am Matty Daddy, only wears my earring for the podcast, Simonson. And I'm with...
You really are.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I remembered. But, yeah, you did get here in time. We have so many side bets here.
Oh, yeah. Big gambling problems.
And that's what we're going to get into. We're going to get into UFC Fight Night Vegas 5. We're going to talk about the restart of the basketball season, some of the bets we had there.
Sure.
So both of our bets canceled out on the basketball games.
Yep.
You picked the Pelicans, I picked Utah. Utah won. You picked the Lakers, I picked Clippers. The Lakers won.
Both were like last second fucking wins too, right? I know the Lakers.
Oh yeah, dude. Pretty much every game I've seen so far, which is probably like 6 or 7 NBA games, have went down to the fucking nail, dude. Just you see anything about the Celtics fucking Trailblazers game today?
I did not.
Oh my
I
god.
did not check that one out.
It was a nail biter. I'm a big Celtics fan.
You are?
You know, they were up 24 points in the third quarter.
Sure.
Maybe the late second quarter.
Classic Celtics. They blew it all the way at the end.
Yeah, and the Trailblazers... No. The Trailblazers came back. The Celtics won by 3 or 4 points.
Sure.
They won by 4 points, actually. But, yeah, they let the Trailblazers get completely back in the fourth quarter in the last kind of minutes of the game. Right. That's what it was. And then fucking Jason Tatum... So he had 5 points in the Celtics' first game.
Okay.
Terrible, you know?
Awful.
He's averaging close to 24.
You could say.
Yeah, pedestrian.
How many you put up for the Trailblazers?
What do you think?
If I know he's averaging in the 20s. I'm gonna say he did 33 this game.
Ooh, off by 1 point.
No shit.
34.
Wow.
So, have you seen the new NBA games? They have like the virtual crowd in the audience and
Cardboard
shit.
cutouts?
Well, my favorite player of all... No, it's not cardboard cutouts. It's virtual, like, it's from people's laptops.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
So, my man...
Wasn't Shaq one of them?
My favorite player of all time was at the Celtics Trailblazers game today.
Who was it?
You know who my favorite player is, don't you?
You've mentioned so many.
Asa Akira. Oh, wait, shit.
NBA
NBA players. I mean, Paul Pierce.
Oh.
Yeah.
Paul was there.
He's with the NBA Countdown crew.
Sure.
And, yeah, Paul Pierce is my absolute favorite player of all time.
Sure.
Not even close.
He's a baller.
I love... he's just so cool and funny, too.
Actually, it's between him, Kyle Korver, and Vince Carter is who I picked for my player shot on NBA 2K.
What is my player shot?
Well, you create your own player.
Oh, okay. You create your own jump shot. Yeah.
Right. When you create your own player, you can like match or you pick which player you want to match their shot, and it's between those three that I usually use.
Damn.
My player.
I have to say that it's definitely got to be just for jump shots because a lot of the other stuff, like Paul Pierce has never been athletic.
No,
he always looks like the
shots.
fat kid at the gym, but then he just fucking like that's how he was so good. Like,
No, I use either Harden or Steph Curry for my my layups.
Okay. Right.
So it's either a floater or a 17-step Euro step.
Fucking Dame, dude. I think he's got just as lethal of a 3-point shot that Steph Curry does.
Dude, he's dirty.
He's
dirty.
So fucking dirty, dude.
Wasn't him that shot that dagger last year?
Yeah, over to eliminate the Thunder.
Yeah,
from
he was
the playoffs.
deep.
Yeah. That was not only to win a playoff game, that was to eliminate a playoff team.
Yep. Did you have you ever seen the I think it was on
the meme
I saw
of his face?
No,
or whatever?
I saw it on Twitter. It was the caption was Paul George doesn't give a fuck about the shot clock.
Yeah.
And he literally crossed the center line 20 21 seconds in the shot clock, pulls up shot, drip. Just fucking done.
No, the original thing with that was Paul George said that the shot that Dame Lillard won to take that game in series was a bad shot.
Yep.
That's how that originally started. He's like, I don't care what you say, that was a bad shot. And Dame Lillard he has that epic meme face with that. That's so awesome.
Yep.
But yeah, that was a good game. Melo is on the Trailblazers. He looked really good tonight. I thought
he retired.
No, he never retired. I think he got cut from Houston, and then
that's right. I thought he retired after that.
No teams really wanted to pick him up, and the Trailblazers gave him a chance, and he's been playing good. Yeah, dude. They got Trevor Ariza on that team, but he opted not to play because players have that option in this bubble. He opted not to play, but Melo looked good, and honestly, Tatum was on fire in the first half. He had 23 points after only having 5 for the whole. Yeah, after only having 5 for the first game, he had 23 points, and then in the second quarter, Melo and Dame started guarding him more. I thought Melo did a great job on Tatum, and Dame actually blocked a key shot in the fourth quarter. Wow. He's fucking giving up a lot of reach there. Tatum's a big boy. He's 6'8".
I need to send a text message real quick.
That's fine. I don't want to keep talking about the Celtics really, but I am just so happy to have fucking sports back, dude.
I need to message our key follower before he falls asleep.
Right. What are you telling him?
Just let him know.
Okay. For sure. Thank you so much. Let us know in the comments section. I think we actually got a comment on the last video, but I swear it was a bot. It's like,
what was it?
Check out my videos. I show tits and ass.
Wait, we're getting big enough that bots are fucking throwing ads up?
I don't think you have to be big at all for bots to. I think like they just they're a computer.
So we got to be big for ads.
But anyways, we're gonna talk about the NBA season a little bit more in the later part of this. Am I recording? Okay, yeah. Let's talk about UFC Fight Night 5 Vegas. Fight Night Vegas 5. Fight Night.
Hang on. You're doing great.
Vegas UFC Fight Night 5. Brunson and Shama Kama Chameleon. Oh, but before we do that.
Oh God, it's too late now.
No, it's not. Because we have a new intro, and you need to hear it.
Surprise, motherfucker! Some fries, motherfucker!
All rise, motherfucker!
Wrong size, motherfucker!
Tell me what you think.
I'm a fun guy.
It's raining men! Hallelujah, it's raining men! Amen! What are you doing, step bro?
I don't even know where you're sitting at.
Daddy, chill.
Mdatm, the Midget Podcast. Mdatm, the Midget Podcast. Mdatm, the Midget Podcast. Mdatm, the Midget Podcast.
What the hell is even that?
Oh my, hang on. I gotta do this right.
Oh
my God.
Dude, I was so proud of doing that. I'm surprised it took me however long it did to get to it.
That is so awesome. And
you like that?
We're never changing it.
And well, we can change it up. I mean, if the Weather Girls or whatever their name is, if YouTube starts to hit us about copyright infringement, yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Do you have any issue with me doing that?
Not a single one.
Because I can explain why I did it. I'm a fun guy.
I don't even know where you said that. Oh my God, that was epic. What are you doing to me, step bro?
I made that like the same time I made that Kawhi thing for you. And it was hard not to send you that, but I wanted to save it as a surprise.
That's so perfect.
I'm glad you liked it.
We've talked about that, I'm pretty sure.
What's that?
The step bro thing.
Yeah. You said it on the podcast one time.
Like literally.
And I'm like, is that a thing?
Yes.
And apparently it was a thing on
I don't know
TikTok.
I don't know if it's a thing.
It was. Apparently it was the thing on TikTok. R.I.P.
It's not done yet. He hasn't banned it yet.
Yeah, it's about to be done.
Can you, what I want to know is what's going to happen to all these people with no talent on there that are going to have nothing to do when he bans them?
You know what's going to happen? They're going to be forced to edit their own videos.
Fuck.
And then so they're just going to stop, and then they're become Instagram whores, which means score for us.
That's a win-win for us. That's a win-win.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, he did faint. There's a story. Oh,
here we go.
Okay.
So let's talk about UFC Vegas 5.
You're missing a fight right now?
Apparently that's what they call it. Nope, because that's the one where the dude, his name was Trevin Giles. He fainted backstage. Did it say anything about it?
It was on the previous page you were on. It showed it.
Okay. Well, apparently there's a thing where Dana White, there was 2 fights that got canceled from that show.
Right.
One of the guys had corona. The other guy fainted backstage. Yep.
A prelim fight had corona.
And a main card. The main card fainted backstage. Trevin Giles. But there's a story. Apparently Dana is trying to not pay the guys who fighted as much as they should have gotten paid. Fighted.
Are you talking
fought?
Do you mean the guys that got canceled?
Yeah. So the 4 fighters, the fights got canceled. I don't know how much truth, legitimacy this
what's
has.
That right there?
You know I can't read.
In English.
Read it for me.
What's that say?
UFC Vegas 5. Across the finish line, millions and millions of dollars. He'll see his right, the polls were wrong.
Very good.
Very good. The blowjob by Stormy Daniels is just absolutely brilliant.
It's absolutely brilliant.
Kim Jong-un and Dennis Rodman were at my house this Saturday for a little rendezvous, and we made
transport
millions and millions of calls to Jason Statham and Arnold. Yeah. Trump called me this weekend. We talked about my donkey. He wanted to bring it over for his granddaughter's birthday party. Boy. Alright, can you read this?
No.
UFC Vegas 5 limited across the finish line last night with just 4 bouts on the main card. The result of the number of freaky last-minute first cancellations that put the event up there as one of the most cursed events in UFC history. The promotion has seen it all over the years. Main events, co-main events, even falling out. Then there were replacements for those mains and co-mains falling out. Weight cut disasters, sudden medical flukes, all of a sudden, all is possible on fight week. Anything can happen. It does happen in the MMA. For UFC Vegas 5, it was just a real long list of really sort of current disaster all rolled into one. Weight cut, flukes, COVID-19, twist, mystery withdrawals, last second fainting spells. I mean, come on. Take a look at the full story from Depodology.
Okay,
alright,
so let us know in the comment section if you caught any of that.
Oh yeah, they caught all of that, man. See, I can't even go back.
So what happened? What happened? I didn't understand anything you said.
A dude just fainted. He was sick or something.
Somebody in the main card fainted and it got canceled. So there was only 4 fights in the main card.
Not a big deal.
One of the guys in the prelim fights got corona or had corona, tested positive, and that got canceled. Moving on.
There we go. Okay, so
what are you doing to me, step bro?
Just chill, sis. You got your head stuck in the
washer again?
Washing machine. I'll help you out.
4 times this week.
By putting my pee-pee in your vagina. Okay, step bro.
Our parents are gone.
So, Lando Venata, who we both picked against Bobby Green. Did you see that fight?
I did. Bobby Green looked really good. Bobby Green looked great.
I realized when I was watching that fight that I actually know who Lando Venata is.
Do you?
He fought Tony Ferguson. I think it went all 3 rounds.
Oh, shit.
Amazing fight.
He held his own against Tony.
Yeah, dude.
That's huge.
I loved him after that, but I never knew his name.
Sure.
Or I forgot it.
Yeah, if you can stay in the ring for 3 rounds with Tony.
Dude. And what I learned from that fight is Bobby Green is no fucking joke.
Yeah.
And not only held his ground against Tony, he held his ground against Bobby.
Green against
He held his green against ground, dude.
I'm a little anorexic, sorry.
But no, so I really like him as a fighter.
Sure, yeah.
I hope he gets more fights in the UFC.
I mean, they both look good, but yeah, Bobby definitely won that one.
But Bobby Brown definitely looked fucking amazing in that fight.
He's in ground again.
Anyways, moving on.
Sure.
He won that fight. Did that win Fight of the Night?
I don't know. I don't even know how you find that out without actually Googling it.
This is how you find it out. Let us know in the comment section. No one ever comments.
No.
Even Rob.
This fight, I'm going to make him this time.
Fucking comment, Rob!
Yeah, Rob!
Go ahead, Vicente.
This fight between Luque and Brown.
Yeah.
I thought numerous times throughout that fight that Randy Brown was going to have his shin snapped in half like Anderson Silva. Those leg kicks were fucking hard.
Let's break it down. He's 6'3", fighting in what division
welterweight.
is that? Where does it say his weight? They don't say it after the fight.
He's welterweight though.
No, it was like flyweight or something like that.
It's welterweight. It says there.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
170 and a half. Is what they both weigh, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but 6'3", going down to 170.
Mm-hmm. He had his...
Man, I think he should be closer to middleweight, probably.
I actually watched that fight with Willow, my daughter.
Yeah.
We actually watched them all together.
That's cute.
Until we both fell asleep. She likes watching them with me. But even she said that Randy Brown has super skinny legs.
Right.
Yeah.
I've always had chicken legs, but it was obvious. Like, I don't remember what commentator pointed that out, but as soon as he did, I'm like, oh shit, he's right, dude.
Yeah.
And then he hit that leg kick,
dude,
and he was like...
He was buckling. I thought he was just going to snap it Anderson Silva style.
But then he had that exchange where it almost looked like he was about to finish the fight. I don't remember what round that was or
second.
anything.
I think it was second.
Okay. But then you're like, oh fuck.
It was towards
Randy Brown is taking advantage of this fight.
Yep.
And then Vicente, dude, how awesome was that finish?
That was nice. That was fucking dope.
I mean, the octagon awareness, or just the fight awareness, to know that his hand hadn't, because once
it was so close.
Once the fighter's hand touches the mat, you cannot knee the guy in the face.
Yeah, it's illegal if his hands are on the mat.
Yeah.
And it was
this close.
Fucking close.
Yeah.
Like right as his knee hit, his hand hit the fucking mat.
The size of a midget's penis, that close.
If not close.
Not yours, I'm saying.
No.
Average midget size.
Mine too.
Yeah, okay. But then he got him with the knee, and then that's what put him down.
And then two or three fucking
shots.
I
think it only took one strike. I think that knee hurt him a lot. I think he hit him with one strike.
One punch, and he was done.
It was done.
The ref just didn't get there fast enough.
Yeah.
And he got two more off.
He threw one or two more after that, yeah.
They were fucking big shots, too, after that knee.
I thought
that was incredible.
I thought Herb Dean did an amazing job officiating that night after he faced some backlash
from
over
Hardy.
The last fight night from Hardy.
Hardy fucking bitched at him pretty hard.
Did you hear what Dana said about that?
I did not.
It was awesome. He said, you cannot do that, and if anyone ever does that again, I will fire you on the spot.
Talking about Dan?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be a commentator.
No.
Because even Herb Dean said after that, I didn't know that it was maybe one of the people's corners yelling that.
Right.
And what if he would have stopped the fight thinking it was the white flag for one of the corners and it was a commentator?
Yep.
So that's dangerous, and I completely agree with Herb and Dana, dude.
Dude, Herb Dean is by far the best ref that the UFC has. My favorite, by far.
I thought he did an awesome job. I don't remember if he did that. No, he did the Brunson. I thought he did an awesome job.
He did the main fight, and I think he did Lando's fight, too.
Yeah, I think he did, too. But, like, let's just get into it quick.
Sure.
Vicente looks like a beast, and so does Bobby Green. Watch out for those guys.
Yep.
Candlewood really fucked me over in this, and apparently Maya is a lot better than I thought, Dude, she was an underdog.
Maya is ranked like, what is it, 15? 13 or 15, something like that?
Well, I think she's going to face the champ after this fight.
I don't know, because Calderwood was supposed to fight Valentina.
Yeah.
But Valentina had to pull out.
Got injured.
She was hurt. And
she just won the fight.
Literally, Calderwood could have...
Literally!
What? Calderwood could have just waited until Valentina was ready, and she'd have her title shot.
But you gotta have mad respect for her for just wanting to get out there and fight.
Because she could have literally just sat back and waited for the title fight, but she didn't want to. She wanted to keep fighting.
Mm-hmm.
So she took this fight. And I don't know if that was a mistake or not, because Maya...
It obviously was now, right?
Yeah, because now I don't know if Calderwood's still going to get her shot, because she just got her ass kicked by Maya.
Well, Candlewood did a great job. She was...
you say Candlewood.
She was controlling that fight. I mean, she took Maya to the ground, but Maya's no joke on the ground, you know?
I think Maya, in every aspect of that fight, I mean, I understand that it literally took the whole first round for her.
But Candlewood was stronger. She got her to the ground.
True, but...
And was having her way.
I'm pretty sure the significant strikes went to Maya that first round, even though she got her to the ground. I think she was winning.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't remember it. I don't remember it well enough.
Pull it up.
Will it say it? Nope. Down by 6.
Alright, never mind. Sorry.
But it was close.
I did think she looked better.
And then after the end of the fight, you obviously know who the better fighter. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say with that.
Say that because
Candlewood is great.
Calderwood.
But Maya was the smarter fighter. She's more experienced. What's the age there? I think Maya was 31.
Yep.
Candlewood was a little bit young. No, I thought Candlewood was younger.
Nope.
Okay.
I
know it's Calderwood, but I like calling her Candlewood.
Sure. No, I thought she was gonna get her in a choke. Honestly, when they went to the ground, because she almost had the guillotine, if I remember correctly, or she was going for the triangle, one of the two. But she somehow maneuvered to her arm. And, oh my god! Me and Willow were both freaking out because we thought for sure she was gonna snap that arm.
She might have been going for the triangle, and then
she had her leg up.
Candlewood realized her arm was in damage, so she did the only thing she could. She rolled. She did a somersault, but that just fucked her even more. It just because I think Maya's really good at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
What I thought was really smart though, I don't know if you noticed it, but right as Maya was starting to get her arm, Calderwood started a knee on her head.
Yeah.
Like she literally
yeah.
Her knee. I thought that was a really good idea, but
like when she was on top, still kind of.
Yeah, because she had her arm, and then she took her knee and put it right into her face.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a good fucking move. That's smart.
That was a great. I know exactly.
I thought she was gonna get out of it right then.
Yeah, she was literally.
Because her neck was like this.
She was on her like I don't want to make that bad joke, but you know what I mean. And then she got the arm there, and she had to flip and try and fight it, but it did not.
No, she was dead.
Yeah.
Great armbar by great Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu by Maya.
The Brazilian Maya, and then I don't know. She probably won't be up next to fight the women's champion. What is her name? Valentina
Shevchenko.
Yeah, she's fucking good. I've seen one of her last fight.
I think because the fight got canceled because Valentina got hurt, I think Calderwood's still going to get her shot. But I think...
No, she can't.
Are you sure?
She got submitted in the first round, dude. There's no way. No.
Because she had her shot. She could have just waited for it.
She did the same thing Tony Ferguson did. Tony Ferguson didn't have to fight Gaethje. He could have waited to fight Khabib.
And now Gaethje's getting the... Okay,
yeah,
that's fair.
They're fucked.
That's fair.
No, there's no way, dude. If it wouldn't have been the first round, if it would have been... No, there's still no way.
That's fair.
No.
So you think Maya's going to get the title shot against Valentina next?
I'm not saying she's going to get it, but she's higher.
She's
higher in the totem pole.
She definitely jumped top 5, I think.
She just beat her in the first round. You can't ignore that.
Nope.
Oh, it sucks for Candlewood, but I mean, such is life. Yep. Let's go to the main event.
Which I fell asleep during.
After the second round?
The beginning of the second. Like, as I finished the first round, I was starting to drift, and as second started, I was done.
Fuck. I wish I had my Twitter on this thing, because if I went into it now, that's remember my password, and there's no chance of that.
We don't have time.
But I could find what you needed, because it was crazy. Let's give some respect to this dude's name. He was really good through the first round.
It is Shabazin.
He's only 23. He's going to be a big time threat to deal with.
That's his first loss.
In the middleweight division for many years.
Sure.
He's 11-1. I remember that.
That was his first loss.
Yeah.
Yep.
So apparently there's this thing called Dana White's Contender Series. Yep. And that's basically like the new age version of the
Ultimate Fighter.
Exactly.
Yep.
So
you had no idea you were waiting for me to say.
No, I did know. That was a test.
You were definitely waiting
But
for me to say.
Shabazz, I don't know if he won it or was picked or whatever, but he came from that. And then he's had 4 fights in the UFC. Won all of them first round knockouts.
Yep.
And you could tell he did better than Brunson did in the first round.
Yep.
Edmund won that first round.
Easily.
When it came to the second, he got you could tell he was gassed.
Sure.
A couple minutes into the first round.
Sure.
And if your cardio is that's bad, dude.
That's really bad.
I mean,
especially for the UFC.
That's what makes me wonder. It was a main event fight. They're normally 5 rounds.
Yep.
This one only went 3.
That's
it was
weird.
only scheduled for 3. Why?
It was only. Are you sure it was only scheduled for 3?
Positive.
That's
they
weird.
said it.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
All main events are usually 5.
And that's what the commentator said. All main events are normally 5. This one's only scheduled for 3.
So they didn't know why, or did they didn't say?
They never explained why.
Did they?
I don't know if they knew
Did
why.
they seem confused by it, or did they?
They tried to say it without sounding confused about it.
Okay.
I think they were instructed to do so.
Sure, that's weird.
But it was definitely exactly like that.
Sure.
I don't know. It was weird. No explanation was ever given.
I'm pretty sure if
But
you
then
look at,
when you go ahead.
if you look at the total strike percentage here, if I remember what I saw from the first round, I think all 38 total strikes were in the
I
first round.
agree. Close to. Yeah, Edmund did good. You could tell Brunson was being patient. He was respecting this dude's. Edmund's got some fucking power and whatnot. Brunson was being really smart. Keep talking for me.
Sure. I don't remember what you were talking about. Oh, here.
I can't see it anymore.
Um,
Brunson was being really smart through the first. He was respecting this other dude's power.
Sure. He was respecting the other dude's power. I remember the first round. It was pretty one-sided.
But then when it got to the second, it was almost like Brunson knew he had this dude's number. And he said before the fight, I ain't no gatekeeper, you know?
What's that mean?
It means he thinks Dana White's just throwing good fighters at him for that to be a statement win on their end.
Okay.
To get closer to the title shot.
For Edmund? You think Edmund is?
No, Dana White thought Brunson was.
Oh, okay.
Because Brunson's 36 years old. He's been fighting for a very long time.
Sure.
He's just a really good fighter that if up-and-coming middleweight came around, it would mean a lot if they beat him.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But Brunson said, I ain't no fucking gatekeeper. I'm still here. He's 36, you know, that's getting up there for...
He's here for the title is what you're
That's
saying.
still, yeah. You have to respect him as a... Dude, he switched fight camps 4 fights ago. So this was his 4th fight with the new fight camp. And he's 4-0 now.
Wow.
I mean, he's...
Is it the specialty? Is it all the same? Or did he switch
He's
from,
more
like,
patient.
No, like, did he switch from, like, wrestling to a jiu-jitsu camp?
No. He's got wrestling and jiu-jitsu. He's got all that. But his new training camp is teaching him patience.
Ah.
And he needs that as an older fighter.
Sure, yeah. You can't...
Because, dude, he's a fucking beast. But he just needed... He's a smarter fighter.
Gotcha. So it's making him better.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I mean, I always thought he was a bad motherfucker, but, dude... No joke, that Edmund motherfucker, he's a bad motherfucker. And that was a statement win for Brunson.
Sure.
Like, I think he's probably got one more big fight to win before he's top contender for Adesanya or whoever.
Middleweight.
He's middleweight.
Is he?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember who the middleweight champ is.
Yeah.
That
was a middleweight, yeah. Middleweight.
Yep, you're right. Yeah?
That was, okay, so... Let's not pussyfoot around anymore.
Well, we haven't talked about how we finished it. We don't know. We just talked about the first 2 rounds.
Oh, okay. So, anyways, they made it all the way through the second round. Brunson started controlling the fight.
Sure.
Edmund was controlling the fight a little more in the first.
Yep.
Brunson started to control it. Brunson got a couple heavy shots
in the second
on Edmund in the second. And then, anyways, it got to the ground. In the last... I'm going to be so wrong on this, too. But in the last minute, Brunson got Edmund to the ground. I mean, it really wasn't until, like, the last 20 seconds of the round that he started throwing, like...
heavy shots.
Edmund was on the ground. Brunson wasn't on the ground with him, but he was on his feet and just fucking throwing shots at him. And in the last 5 seconds, dude, he was throwing bombs. And Herb was definitely the ref for that one. He probably could have called it there.
With like 5 seconds
he got like 3 punches in the last 5 seconds that were like, ugh.
So dude was rocked at the end of the second.
Yeah, he was fucking rocked. He got up. He was kind of stumbling around. Herb called the doctor in. He made him check him out. But everyone knew it was over.
Sure.
Dude, I mean, you could have gave that guy 5 more minutes. He still would have been rocked.
Sure. So basically at the beginning of the 3rd round, he just finished everything.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It took no longer than fucking 30 seconds, dude.
I think it was 46, but...
Yeah, well, still. But, and I mean, he even got some extra time with the doctor coming in. Herb was checking him out and shit.
Still done.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Props to Brunson.
Yeah, that was a great fight night.
So do I pay you now, or?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Pay me now.
Do you want to explain the payment, or do we want me to just hand this to you?
So the payment came, we've changed bets 46 times, but he owes me $5, and it's really only off Mavs Rock. I mean, there was like 10 other bets that like cancel each other out, but he owes me $5 from...
Between the fights, the 2 NBA games, and then the 3rd NBA game we just randomly threw out there, and then like 7 other random bets that had nothing to do with sports.
Yeah, I bet him he couldn't get here by 8:20. Well, I bet him a couple things before that, but then he missed the 8:20 bet, so I bet him he couldn't get here by 8:22, and you pulled... I bet you couldn't get to my porch door by 8:22.
Yep.
And I watched him run from his vehicle to my door, and it literally turned 8:22 at the exact time he lifted my door handle.
So
I mean, I could probably say you still owe me $10. But I'm a nice guy.
Ty goes to the runner, and I was running.
I'm a fun guy.
I'm good. So, overall, my $10 I owed him eventually turned into I just owed him $5. So here's your $5, good sir. What are you doing to me, step bro? I'll get it back eventually.
Oh shit. Yeah. Let's real quick go through UFC real quick, and then we'll talk a bit about basketball as my computer freezes.
Sure.
So the next one.
Ooh, Lewis and
they filled out the card.
Sure.
Do we want to make bets on this?
Let's do it.
Just flash round bets?
Sure.
Or lightning round?
Lightning round. Same thing.
I'm glad you knew what I meant.
I did. Let us know in the comment section if you did.
Alright, 5 fights. I'm going to let you go first this time.
Okay, you want me to do all of them first?
You pick your fighter, I'll pick my fighter.
And then we'll go on? Okay.
Yep.
So we'll start off with the first fight in the main card, which is a lightweight bout between Dariush and Holtzman. Can you pull up the tape, please, sir?
Say Dariush's first name.
Benil.
Is that Benil?
Benil.
I'm like Benel.
Benil.
Okay.
Okay, so it looks like everything is virtually the same except Holtzman is 5 years older.
3-inch reach.
With a 3-inch reach unadvantage.
Unadvantaged.
Dariush has the advantage.
So
3-inch reach.
of you.
Thank you. Holtzman 14-3. Dariush 18-4. I am going to give this one to Dariush.
I am too. Hold on. Yeah, I am too.
I'm playing the reach there.
Yeah, I can't fucking...
This is not knowing much about him.
Of course, we know nothing. This is what I think, though. 2 months from now, we're going to know fucking... Because what I'm realizing is... the
more we talk about it,
the more fight nights and shit, a lot of the guys who fought were just in UFC 249. So the people who really want to fight, they're on a constant fucking fight, every 3 months.
I can't remember who it was last night, but I think they said they had 6 fights in like 19 months. That's huge.
Yeah. And I mean, UFC 249 is when we started this podcast.
Is it? I don't know.
It was from that, I'm pretty sure. It's been like a month and a half now.
Sure.
But we're now seeing fighters return from that time.
Yep.
So, like...
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're both taking Dariush in the first fight?
Yes.
Okay.
Dariush.
Moving on. Well, why don't you tell everybody their names in this tale of the tape?
Well, obviously, I mean, this is Yana
Kunitskaya.
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 That's exactly what I was going to say.
Kunitskaya.
Yeah. Versus... Hold on.
That was rough.
Julia
Stolyarenko.
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 You got...
Stole your ankle.
You always have to go whatever just sounds like best off the top.
Yeah, Julia stole my ankle.
Julia stole your ankle. Okay, so Yana Kutakaya versus Julia stole your ankle.
First of all, that's a dope name. Second of all, her fucking pinkish purple hair is kind of hot.
Yeah, it is.
So
I'm going for Juija.
Perfect. I'm gonna take Yana.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Yana. Yana has a 2.5-inch reach advantage.
So I'm taking stole your ankle and he's taking Kutakaya. I feel like I just nailed it right there.
I think you did.
So next,
Stole your ankle.
we got Makio Putulo. Here, let me know, because you got a bigger screen than I do, too.
Sure. Maki Patola.
Versus Darren Stewart.
Oh, you took the easy one. Tail of the tape.
29.
Looks like Stewart is...
4-inch height advantage.
Oh, God, it is. Wow.
What? So, this is for middleweight. He says he's at 170 weight, so he's got a...
Wow.
Apparently, he must have to make weight for welterweight, and he's a natural middleweight.
Okay, that makes sense. Sure. 1-inch reach advantage to Patolo, sorry. Excuse me.
Patulia.
This is basically, the records are roughly the same. Patola has a couple more wins. Stewart has 1 no contest. Give me Darren. Give me Darren in this one.
Fuck. I'll take Darren as
Fook.
well. I'll take Darren as well.
Hit him with the Conor McGregor Fook.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Who the fuck is that? Cowboy. That was Cowboy. I remember that press conference. That was
No,
dope.
that wasn't Cowboy he's talking to.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Look it up. Look it up. Let us know in the comment section.
I'm gonna
No, it
find
was
out.
Eddie Alvarez or something.
Nope. It
You
was.
want to make a $5 bet that it's Eddie Alvarez?
Yep.
Okay. So, next fight. Omari Ahamdov versus Chris Weidman.
I'm taking Weidman. I don't even need to look at it.
Weidman is 4 years older. 5-inch reach advantage.
Taking Weidman. I didn't even need to look at it.
And Omari is moving up to light heavyweight.
Okay, so...
Sorry, I'm taking Chris too.
I think we both lost this bet. It's a wash. It's Jeremy Stevens.
Jeremy Stevens, I knew that. Alright, whatever.
Hang on. Just wait.
This guy TKOs people. When I knock people out, they don't fucking move. Who the fuck is that guy?
It's Jeremy Stevens.
Alright, next fight.
Going on.
You gotta love that, dude.
I mean, dude, I love Conor's fucking press conferences, dude.
Yeah. I loved him before he got uber famous. I've been a fan of MMA since 03, 04.
Sure, same.
In and out with how big of a fan I was.
Me too. Same.
But I loved Conor before he was uber famous. I loved him before he was uber famous.
Sure.
He got crazy famous after he knocked out Jose Aldo in 14 seconds.
That was nuts.
I loved him before that because he was cool.
Sure.
But when he got uber famous, he got a little bit too big for his britches for me.
Absolutely.
But anyways,
I don't even need to look at this one either. I know it's gonna happen.
you think Olynyk's gonna take him out with a submission?
How the fuck did you know I was gonna say that?
Well, I already knew you were gonna pick Olynyk.
How did you know that? I never said that, did I?
We picked it in the podcast.
Did we?
Yep.
Yeah, I think this is my exact prediction. You ready?
And that's normally how Olynyk wins any fight. Is just. Have you seen some of his submissions?
Dude,
He'll like
insane.
have you on top of him and just
It's
bear
literally-
hug you.
Like you guys will be fighting stand up, and you'll think he's going in for a clinch, and boom, he's on the ground and
Yeah.
you've in the fucking submission.
But his submission, I don't even know what they are. He just like bear hugs you.
Exactly.
And people tap.
Dude, his
I'm like,
fucking
what?
He's so good.
The strength he's got to have.
He's so good.
But he is 43.
I don't care.
So
This is exactly what's gonna happen.
okay.
The first round is gonna be 100% Derek Lewis. he's gonna get a lot of good shots off.
Derek Lewis has also got a lot more athletic over the last year or two.
But first round, Derek Lewis is going to get a lot of significant shots off. You're going to think he's going to end it in the second because he's had him rocked in the first. He might even get a knockdown in the first.
Yep.
But in the second round, roughly 2 minutes in, that's when Olynyk's going to go to work and he's going to put him in.
You think Olynyk's even going to take that long with him?
Yep.
He knows Derek Lewis' strikeout power. You think he might try and take him to the ground in the first?
I don't think so.
Okay. So you think he's going to wait to the second?
I don't think he's going to wait. I think he's not going to get an opportunity until the second. Because Derek Lewis is going to think that he's rocked, and he's going to think he's already won. He's going to start slacking, and that's when Olynyk's going to strike, and he's going to put a submission on. Roughly 2 minutes.
They both know each other so well, though.
Well, everybody.
I watched the promo last night. Did you see that at all?
Of course.
Derek Lewis didn't even call...
You call him Alexis?
Yeah, he didn't even call Alexi by the right name. Alexis Olynyk. Kelly Olynyk's really good, but, you know.
Dude, this is so fucking funny. They came back from that promo, and I'm pretty sure one of the announcers went, he doesn't even need to call him by his real name.
Yeah, they did.
He's the only person that called him Alexis who says...
I had to watch it on my phone last night. The streaming was such shit.
I did too. I fell asleep, and my phone was still playing on my chest.
Yeah.
Yep.
Remind me to hook you up with cable tonight. I'm probably going to keep going through that, so...
I'm honestly, promo time. I would do Hulu. $50 for live TV.
You were talking shit about that.
Live TV and everything Hulu has for movies and TV shows, including promo spot.
But the thing is, I'm not gonna watch 75% of it. And what YouTube TV. And hold up, let me just throw in a quick plug to the charity game that Robbie Subject and Maria Sharapova had against the evil Serena Twisters. I mean, it was competitive. The Serena Twisters beat the team of Subject and Sharapova by a combined score of 185-22.
In tennis?
But they're Twisters. I mean, come on. The balls were flying all over the place. The ball boys were getting balls to the mouth.
Did you see...
Scrotums to the chin.
One of my favorite videos of all time is that ball boy that's running
yeah. He fucking smashes his face.
And then instantly turns around and everything's fine.
Yeah,
by far one of my favorite videos of all time.
By the time the tennis player heard that sound, he
was already fucking composed.
Oh yeah,
great video.
That dude's a pimp.
Can we pull that up?
We probably could. Yeah.
We'll
do it in after past bedtime.
Sure. Keep going with your Twister
We'll do it
sisters.
in after past bedtime.
After past.
That's our new podcast. We got Maddie and the Midget, and then we got Maddie and the Midget past bedtime.
Are we gonna do
and
this?
then we got Maddie and the Midget after past bedtime.
Are we doing the spiel again where we say podcast 84 times?
Podcast. Yeah.
Dude, I laughed so hard at that snap.
Oh yeah.
The podcast, and then we got podcast.
Okay, so you think Olynyk's taking him out in the second round?
2 minutes in the second round.
For his 60th win.
Yep.
I'm picking Derek Lewis in the fucking first round. Knockout.
Okay, so here, let's run through these real quick. Who'd you pick for the co-main? Did you take Weidman too?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so we're different.
And we both picked Stewart.
So Olynyk and
yeah, we got 2 fights difference.
Okay,
I'm
so
taking Lewis.
So we can't do
majority. And well, that's where we get feisty, right?
What?
We take a fucking fight from the preliminary, and then that's how we make
That's how we make it majority?
Yeah.
Got it. Sure,
So
which one do you want to do?
Whatever one we're different on first, I suppose.
Okay.
Tim Means and Laureano Strapoli.
Kill the tape. Looks like, ooh, pretty decent 4.5 reach advantage for Means. Give me Strapoli.
Fuck.
Who you taking, Matty Daddy? I feel like I'm gonna sneeze soon, but it's not here yet. Don't you hate that?
I'll take Tim Means.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a
So we got a
fight.
majority.
Okay.
What are we? What are the thing with stuff?
Thing with the stuff. Yeah. No, what?
How much for majority? How much per fight?
Oh, what do you want to do? Do you want to do a sum amount for the whole bet, Or do you want to do money for the... I'm still learning this. I don't know. We can do $5 per fight.
I guess if you think about it, if we're doing majority, then the sub bet per one, it would just make it more for whoever won, right?
Yeah.
Because if you win the majority, then you're going to be winning more of the... So
I think the money should go up a bit per the fight, though, too. I think we should include something with that.
Why don't we do... We can do the how it's finished for the main.
How it's finished, that gets complicated. Let's just do $10 for the main and $5 for everything else.
Sure. And then majority is...
Then that's just fuck majority.
Are we just not worrying about it?
That's
why we did the preliminary fight, though. So you want to just cancel that? Or do you want to add that?
Keep that.
Keep that and just do 5 for it?
Yeah.
Okay. So 5 for that, for the preliminary fight.
10 for the main.
10 for the main, and then 5 for the women's fight?
5 for everything after that.
Okay, deal. So if you win them all, it's a $20 bet.
5 for the women's fight?
Yeah.
How sexist of you.
What? No. You said it!
Oh.
I'm not sexist. I love women.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, you keep the people entertained with the NBA talk.
Oh, I could talk about this shit for hours.
I'm gonna take a leak and grab a Pepsi.
Yeah, I'm out of body armor. Shout out to Body Armor. You only like it because it tastes really good.
That's your slogan?
Yeah, that's the new slogan. But also shout out to Pepsi, our new sponsor. Midgets like it because it kind of tastes like Coke.
Hey, should I put this black earring in so we both have an earring in for the podcast?
Do it.
Okay.
That leads me to our next sponsor, Black Earrings. Midgets like it, so they both have one for the podcast.
I don't know how this works. Okay, I got it.
Oh, this is gonna take 25 minutes.
I got it. What
So after this,
what year's out?
what?
Dude, I haven't had a fucking...
Oh, dude, this Bucks-Rockets game is close.
Right now?
End of the third, Bucks are 90, Rockets are 89. And there's some bad blood between these two teams. I don't know if you ever saw the video where Giannis is trying to throw a baseline pass for an easy layup, and he hits James Harden right in the face with the basketball.
Oof!
Have you seen that?
No! Homie, I can't...
Maybe I'll cut this video right here and show the clip.
Dude, I don't have a...
But then again, maybe I won't.
I haven't had my ears... My ears might have been closed up. Hang on.
Well, yeah, sometimes you actually need to have a hole in your ear.
No, I have a hole in my ear. I just don't know
it.
where it's at. And it's not easy with this curved earring. You have another earring that's straight?
You want me to give you a fucking Prince Charles right now on the podcast?
Dude.
Because I will.
We get so many views.
So many views.
I need you to put this earring...
That's what I'm saying, dude. We're only getting minimal views. We got Robbie Subject, the only one viewing the podcast.
Hey.
I got a $10 bet on Robbie Subject not viewing the 18th episode of this podcast.
Dude. That's so long from now.
I know. I think we're gonna get rid of him by then.
I don't think so.
I hope you're right.
I don't even know if I have a hole anymore.
You want me to do this right now live on the podcast?
Yeah. Will you?
You don't barely have a hole.
There's a hole there, don't worry.
I'm gonna have to penetrate
Just
you.
penetrate me. Am I bleeding?
Not yet.
Oh, God.
But it
feels so weird.
It's like not going in.
I don't... At all? Or is it started and it's not coming out?
I'm wiggling.
What's happening? Is it in?
I don't...
Is it started?
I still have no idea what's happening.
Oh, mother of God. Are you sure you're in the right spot?
Yeah, I mean...
That's a freckle! Am I through? I heard something. Oh, God! Are you piercing me?
I'd say just keep it right there. You got some cartilage built up where your hole used to be.
Is it started?
And I don't want to penetrate you and have you bleed at the same time on the podcast.
Okay.
I have some disinfectant cream too that you might want.
Where does this...
that used to be some dude's dick piercing.
So you're saying I shouldn't have grabbed...
And by some dude, I mean mine.
So you're saying I shouldn't have grabbed the random earring in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Alright, fuck it. Well, I'll put an earring in before I come next time.
Yeah, I'd like to say, we'll get it in by the end of the podcast, but that's more of an after dark thing, or past bedtime.
Sure.
And that, what a great segue to what I was about to talk about. Mayday in the Midget podcast.
Help me.
Last week, we made, that's always hard. Bring it to the edge of the table and cup your hand underneath. But last week, we did the first episode of the Past Bedtime podcast. And here at Mayday in the Midget, we're normally going to talk about sports. All that is, do not drop that, you son of a bitch.
Where'd the other end go?
Yeah, I knew this was going to happen, folks. And then, but we made the first episode of Mayday in the Midget Past Bedtime. And that's where we're going to talk about Instagram Horror of the Week and all that else is probably inappropriate for daytime television.
Should I call Rob right now and see if he watched it yet?
What's that?
The Past Bedtime. I know he watched the last episode. Was it 5?
I'm sure he watched Past Bedtime.
Well, he asked me this morning, if the Past Bedtime was up yet. I said yes, but I don't know if he watched it yet. Should I call him out? Or should I save that for Past Bedtime?
Well, do you think he'd actually be awake right now?
Well, he just texted me a little bit ago.
We'll text him and ask him if he's seen it, because we don't necessarily want the 30 seconds of calling someone just for them not to answer. That's not great television.
This isn't television, but sure.
It's television.
I agree.
Let's talk a little bit. I already talked a little bit about...
Who the fuck is that guy?
I already talked a little bit about the Celtics game against the Portland Trailblazers. And what made that interesting is the Celtics are really trying to keep that 3rd seed. They don't want to follow the 4th seed and have to face the Pacers or the Heat, because the Heat look really fucking good. But the Portland Trailblazers, they're also fighting for that 8th seed in the Western Conference. And for anyone, if they do make it, they're 1-1 in the bubble right now. They won their first game, they lost their second game. For anyone who faces the Portland Trailblazers as a 1 seed, which it'll be the Lakers.
Yep.
There's no doubt about it. But the Lakers don't want to face the Trailblazers 1-8, dude. No. They got Lillard, McCollum, they got Nurkic back, they got Zach Collins back. They got this dude, I don't know his name because he came out of nowhere, but he fucking hit like 6 threes tonight on the Celtics.
Sure.
He was one of the most consistent players of the whole game besides Jusuf Nurkic. No one wants to face that team in the first round series.
Dude, Lillard's a killer.
He's a straight fucking killer. Mm-hmm. So is McCollum, though. McCollum is he's just as much of a killer.
I wouldn't say that.
No, dude.
I'm not
just as much, but so close.
It's close, yes.
When Steph Curry and Klay Thompson are not in the league, they are the best backcourt in the NBA.
That's fair. I would have to agree with that.
Yeah.
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 No.
No, it's straight up though. God, I had so much anxiety watching those fights tonight.
See, I told you it was up.
Read it. And whenever Lillard couldn't hit one, it would go to McCollum on the next shot.
He hasn't watched it yet.
Or that other dude. He hasn't?
Planning on it tomorrow at work, he says.
Fucking A. It's got 9 views, and I figured, who's viewing this shit? Still no one's leaving a comment.
It was me 9 times.
Did you watch it? Last time I talked to you, you hadn't watched either of them yet.
I don't like watching myself. I don't like the sound of my own voice.
I know, but okay. So this Bucks Rockets game, I still like to know. I like to know what you think about it. I think we're getting so much better. Let us know in the comment section.
Sure.
And I'd like your take on that too. But
what's happening right now?
That's what I think. We're obviously getting better per podcast, but I want to know what you
so much better.
Right, and the lighting's getting so much better.
I don't think people are noticing.
Well, they're gonna notice.
I'm glad you pointed it out.
But
because it's so much better.
I want you to know about our chemistry. I think we're fucking bouncing everywhere in this episode, but
bitch, we vibing. Bitch, don't get my van.
So we got 8.
Is it copyrighted?
Fucking A. What's pissing me
What are we
off
doing?
is...
What are we getting at here?
I don't know.
I kept interrupting you, and now you don't know what you're talking about.
This Bucks-Rockets game that's going on right now is a 4-point game, but it's got 8 minutes, 29 seconds. I want to talk about something besides that, because I don't want to wait for the whole 9 minutes to go on.
You want to make this bet right now and finish it on
No,
air.
I don't want to make a bet about it.
Okay.
Unless, well, now it's 99.98. Do you want to make a bet?
If we were to make a
Who
bet,
would you pick?
I was just gonna say, if we were to make a bet, who would you pick?
I would pick the Bucks.
Fuck. See, I was gonna pick the Bucks, but I'll take the Mavs.
Against the Suns? You idiot! Who would pick the Mavs against the Suns?
Who would pick anybody against the Suns?
You know what? Rockets just lost their No, they won that game.
Won.
So,
but it's the Mavs.
fuck, I was gonna say if they lost that game against the Mavs, they'd be on a... It's just hard. What's the box score? Okay, here we go. What has Giannis got? Giannis has got 32 points.
Wow.
Middleton's got 24.
Brooke Lopez put up 15.
Is doing good. Lopez is good. Both of the Lopez brothers are on that team. They're doing good.
Lopez, Middleton, and Antetokounmpo all are in double doubles right now.
So Brooke Lopez and his younger brother Robin Lopez, or no, they're actually twins. Sorry,
they're definitely twins.
But they're both on that team, and then Giannis and his older brother are both on that team.
They got Corver.
Yeah.
I didn't know Corver went there.
Oh yeah.
He played at Iowa State. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I did not. But they played the Celtics in the first game. I don't know if you watched that at all, but Corver's like almost 40 years old.
Yeah, he's still got a fucking three ball from hell.
He's still scary, yeah. So what are the Rockets got?
How many points did he have in like 3 minutes that one time? I think it was like 13 in 3 minutes. It was nuts.
I believe it.
Dude's a fucking dagger from three.
Westbrook's got 27 points, 7 assists, 23.7 assists, 5 steals. I'm just kidding, rebounds. I'm just trying to piss people off. I don't even know if this will be showing.
I'm a fun guy.
But Harden's only got 17. That kind of scares me. 6 assists.
Well, what do you want to do? There's only 6.5
boards.
minutes left. We gotta decide quick. Because I'm gonna take the Bucks.
We're in a timeout or something. I don't know. The fact that Harden ain't doing good, that makes it hard for me to pick the Rocks.
Well, that just means that Westbrook is actually doing his job.
Let's make it. I'll do a $5 bet on the Rockets.
Sure.
And then we're gonna get out of this.
We got a 5
and
right
then by the end of the past bedtime episode, we'll do it.
Sure.
Is there anything else you would like to talk about on? See, it's
Are you doing all right?
Look, it won't fucking.
Your button's not working.
It's fucking bullshit.
Can we? I think we need to, regardless of if you figure it out or not, you need to just be awful at tabs this entire podcast.
It's not even me being that awful at them. It's my computer is horse shit.
That's what I'd say too. It's fine.
So we got bets on the Rockets-Bucks game. We got bets on the Saturday fight night.
Yep.
Olynyk
And Lewis.
And then I figure that's about it. All right?
Yep, that's about it. Because next
For right
week.
now. Thank God sports are back, folks. Thank God.
Next week we'll do our 252 bet. Because it's the 15th, right? That fight is.
Maybe another bet for a fight night. There might be one more fight night before that.
No, pull that back up. I'm pretty sure it's just Olynyk.
No. They do one every week, so...
Well, yeah, the 15th is the 252.
The next one...
And this weekend is like the 8th. What are you doing?
Why does that not... It came up every single
Right
other
there.
time.
Oh.
No, I want what I'm looking for, though.
Oh.
Fuck that other shit. See, I'll show you.
Oh, you're going to show me.
Yeah, right there. So Brunson versus Shabazin. Lewis versus Olynyk.
And
See, this is way better than reading through a bunch of bullshit, though, right?
Yeah, sure. But look. See, that...
Hold on.
Yeah. See, the fight night's the 8th.
So, yeah, you were right.
Yeah.
You were right.
Next
I got no shame in being wrong, so yeah, you're right.
Next week we'll do our picks on 252. Stipe versus Cormier.
Si, senor. And then the NBA playoffs start in 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. So maybe we'll do some playoff picks then.
Sure.
Baseball's fucked. They're literally crumbling.
It sounds like it, yeah.
And football, it sounds like they're trying to have fans, but not at full capacity. Is that what you've heard?
I haven't heard much, honestly. Pretty much as the last time we talked about this is all as far as I've heard. I haven't heard any much more.
I think that's all I've heard is they're trying to have fans, but not at full capacity.
We could
baseball, they're crumbling.
I could probably spend an entire podcast talking about the Houston Astros getting beamed by baseballs. It's my favorite thing.
What is that?
You don't know that?
They cheated.
Their championship last year.
Yeah.
Was completely fucking. They cheated the whole way, banging on.
It was in void because yeah. Why did they cheat?
I don't know. They just cheated their way to the fucking championship. So this entire season, whatever you want to call it, has just been pitchers beaming them.
Oh, you mean hitting them with the ball?
Yeah. And oh my god, I love every second of it. There's a guy on, I don't know if he's on anything else, but I see that on clips on Facebook that like does commentary on it. It's not Ozzy, man. It's a different
Bob Menery.
Yep. Yes. Did you watch that?
But it just sounded exactly
the
like
one
Bob
about.
Menery. If you don't follow Bob Menery, follow him.
It was
saying that to you and to all our fans.
It was Bregman who got beamed by a pitch, and then it was a whole Joe Kelly thing. You didn't see the Joe Kelly thing?
I thought that was the dude who jerked off to the Instagram wars of the week in his mom's basement.
No.
Oh yeah, he made the duck face. Is that what you're talking about?
The guy was like...
He pitched... That's a duck face. He made the frowny face.
Yeah, he put Bregman on first for beaming, and then like threw the fucking... When he went to pick him off, basically aiming at his fucking...
Joe Kelly?
Yeah, was the pitcher.
Sorry, I was thinking of Joe Kenny.
No, Joe Kelly.
On the last podcast, we talked about Instagram Whore of the Week. I think it was I believe it's on Maddie Daddy past bedtime.
Yep.
But I said in the podcast that, you know, all these Instagram whores are famous because you got the average Joe Kenny out there jerking off in their mom's basement.
Fair enough. Great point.
And what I didn't realize is that I probably actually stole that from, I saw a thing about Joe Kelly.
Sure.
Fucking making the frowny face.
Yep.
Because watching it, I'm like, what the fuck did I come up with the name Joe Kenny?
But anyway, that whole thing with Bob Menery, he fucking... I chuckled pretty hard when he's like... When Bregman got
he's being a bitch. Joe Kelly's making the frowny face. He ain't nothing but a... Is that how he sounded, though?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Bregman on first after the two pick out throws where he was basically just throwing his rib.
Where can we look at this?
He, I don't know, you probably find it on YouTube. But Bob Menery goes, he's talking for Bregman on first. He's like, Bregman throws his hands up. He's like, Bregman's over here like cardboard cutouts. You seeing this?
We're gonna see.
Oh, that's funny. At least I think it was Menery.
We'll find out.
Yep, I think so. We'll find out for sure once you click on it.
I don't think so. I didn't say anything about Joe.
Keep going.
No,
it might be on there.
Ain't nothing.
Type in.
It'd be on his Instagram.
We're gonna look for it.
It'll take 5 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let us know in the comments section.
We're almost there.
I like your pitch. Oh fuck! Did you record your screen? At the beginning?
No.
Yikes.
Luckily, we haven't needed it yet that much, I guess.
Yeah, you probably just pulled the picture and add that in while we talk, couldn't you?
We're pretty fucked. Was it?
We'll do better, I promise.
We only really need it for like Instagram or
This
shit.
This is it.
Is it this one?
Nope.
You sure?
Yep.
And that's all she wrote. He throws him on the...
It's not Bob Menery. I am wrong.
R.I.P. Regis Philbin. It's not Bob Menery?
It's not Bob Menery.
Alright. We'll cut this whole fucking shit
Fuck
out
it.
then.
I'll find it. I'll find it.
Anyways,
I'll be
we'll
guard.
play it at some point. That's basically it. I mean, we talked about UFC Vegas 5. I can't read right now. What did you do? What is that?
Top one.
I just went black.
It's top one.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, you throw me way off guard there. Thanks for tuning in.
Surprise, motherfucker.
To Matty Daddy and the Midget. We talked about UFC Vegas 5.
Make picks for fight night.
Next week, we're going to go over the Olenek Lewis fight.
Okay, I see what you did.
And then all the rest of the NBA action. From what I've seen so far, you see the Raptors just completely blew out the Lakers last night.
I didn't.
Completely.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they humiliated them.
I did not
Fucking
see that
did
coming
amazing.
at all.
Anthony Davis, the biggest thing from that I saw, he went 2 for 7. How the fuck? I'm sorry, but Anthony Davis is better than LeBron right now. How the fuck does your best player shoot 7 shots?
And miss 5 of them.
Well, fuck missing 5 of them. How does he only shoot 7 shots?
That's fair. How many shots did LeBron have?
I don't know.
Did he try to take control?
LeBron, did you see that Lakers-Clippers game at all? Did you watch that?
I watched the end, like, probably minute. Honestly.
That's all you had to see then. LeBron had a terrible game. He went up for the final shot. I mean, of the Lakers' possession. Missed it, hit the rim, rebounded it. That was huge for me. That's when I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. I mean, I know it's based. I know it's based. It's not a playoff. We're not in playoff games or anything.
It's still important.
But yeah, it is.
Because that Lakers-Clippers game could be a big fucking game going forward.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, they should meet in the Western Conference Finals, and
exactly.
it's kind of a
that's what we're planning on anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of a
like that.
Exactly like that. So, but the fact that he hit that, I don't know. But they looked really bad against the Raptors. Clippers, I mean, they've had a second game since then. I don't remember who they played, but they looked really fucking good. And then they're going to have Lou Williams back.
So you're feeling pretty confident about your...
I am.
Your way too early pick.
I'm still going Clippers, yeah.
Sure.
No, I think I'm going to go Clippers all the way through, dude.
Sure.
Paul George.
The Clippers...
As the second best player, Paul George looks... It's just so fucking good, dude.
He's so good, dude.
He's so smooth, dude.
So nasty.
I've loved Paul George for a long time, but like, obviously he's second behind Kawhi. And then after
honestly,
George...
in my opinion, Paul George wasted some of his time being at, goddamn
Indiana.
Indiana, yes. I think that wasted multiple years of his great career.
I disagree because that was a growing experience for him. He didn't have a good enough...
What is this, a middle school relationship?
No, he got drafted by the Pacers. He had a good team around him, but he needed to grow around a good team to really reach where he's at now, his prime.
He's definitely...
If anything, he wasted time with the Oklahoma City Thunder with Russell Westbrook.
That's true. And also...
So he spent 2 years there.
To be fair...
To be fair.
Okay. I think, fuck, what was I going to say? It's
Paul George.
Westbrook and Harden on the same team, correct?
Yes.
I don't know how much of those games you've watched for the Rockets, but have you noticed that...
I watched their first game.
Most of the possessions, Harden is bringing the ball up.
Yeah. He's the point guard for that team.
I don't think that should happen. Russell Westbrook should be bringing the ball up and driving it a lot more, and they would win every game.
Have you seen a whole lot of Oklahoma City Thunder games with Russell Westbrook, though? Because there's a reason why without Kevin Durant and James Harden, they're normally a first-round exit with Westbrook being their first.
That's fair.
Their main player.
So you think it's better for him?
With Harden being the point, yeah.
I respectfully disagree.
And I love Westbrook. He's one of my favorite players. I love his intensity, but
I love his dances.
But he has to remember what he's good at, and that's driving to the rim, being an absolute beast that is unstoppable.
An athletic fucking phenomenon.
And the minute he starts shooting those threes and trying anything but that, it's damage to a team.
So you think he's better with somebody passing it to him and him driving in?
I think he's better with someone else being the best player on the team. Because then they normally have the ball in their hand. It's do or die on them. And Westbrook is then just left to what he is best at. Being the second best player and just making hustle plays and just being unstoppable.
I guess that makes sense. Sure.
So I think being with Harden being... He's not only the point guard for that team, he's one of the best point guards in the fucking NBA.
Oh yeah, easily.
And I mean, he's really a point guard, shooting guard hybrid. But yeah, I think that actually helps Westbrook.
See, I feel Harden is a better shooting guard.